What is up, my butter biscuits? Y'all, is it like National Cheat on Your Wife month and I don't know about it? Because I just really don't know what's going on here. Like, why is everybody cheating on their wife? Like, I really don't get it. Y'all, I said it in my Adam Levine video too. Like, I'm sorry, but I just can never like wrap my head around cheaters. Like, I just am never going to understand it. I don't get it. I feel like you have a choice. And if you are unhappy in your relationship, just leave. Like, it's so frustrating when you have the choice to obviously get a divorce, but then you sit there and say, oh, I don't want to leave my wife maybe because of the kids or maybe because of money. It's like you have that choice. Then work out your relationship. If there is something lacking in your relationship, then go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Talk it out, have communication with your wife. And then if you try all these different outlets and it's still not working, then get a divorce. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to go and cheat because you are causing so much damage, not only to the kids, but as well as to the wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, if you guys have ever been cheated on, y'all know, like, it just makes you kind of like on edge for any other relationship and you're always questioning things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really do ruin a person. And that's why I feel like it really sucks, like, for people to cheat because you have the option of leaving. And I do feel like a lot of men out there just really want their cake and eat it too. They want their wife, but then they also want this side piece, and that's just not fair. Like, just leave if you're not happy in the relationship. It's so frustrating to me. Like, I just really will never get it, y'all. And I've said it in my previous video about Adam Levine. I'm like, I feel like this day and age, people don't take relationships seriously, and that frustrates me so much because all I want is like a normal, healthy relationship. And y'all, me being a gay man, I feel like it's just impossible because I'm just keeping it real with you guys. There's just so many men out there that are super promiscuous, and it's really hard to find a traditional relationship, you know? And I feel like that really sucks because it's something that I've looked up to my parents for ever since I was a kid, y'all. My mom has been with my dad since she was 13 years old, y'all. 13, and they are still together till this day. So it's always something that I looked like, you know, like I admired, and I'm like, I want that too. And I feel like this day and age it's getting harder and harder and harder because honestly, men ain't shit. I said that in my Adam Levine video and I'm still standing by it. This one right here, obviously, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, we're talking about the Try Guys. If you guys have watched the Try Guys, you guys know that this is like completely out of left field. Like, Ned is specifically always talking about his wife, always raving about his wife, and then you're gonna go and cheat on her. Like, it's just so hypocritical. Like, I feel like he's so fake, and this just goes to show you really can't trust anybody. Like, even when you think like the people like the Try Guys, if you guys watch the Try Guys, like, I feel like they are so innocent. They are just so humble. They're so real. They're so relatable. Like, they're so cool. You know what I mean? And I just feel like you look up to them. You think like, oh my God, they can never do any wrong. And then they do. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, it's so frustrating. Before we even get into this video though, I do have a question for you guys because I did find this to be a little bit of an interesting topic online. A lot of people were saying, you know what? I don't know if I necessarily agree with the Try Guys dropping him from the group because, say, for example, if you're working at any other regular job, say, for example, you're working at Amazon, if you cheat on your wife, Amazon's not going to fire you. You still get to keep your job. However, I kind of like feel a little bit differently about that because I feel like this is a whole like channel here. There's a whole YouTube group. You know what I mean? And obviously, like, they have ties with the wife too. They're friends with the wife too. And I feel like they're doing like what's right. You know what I mean? Because can you imagine being in her shoes? Like, that just really sucks. And on top of that too, I feel like the Try Guys have never been in any drama. I've never talked about them on my channel. And I just feel like being that, you know, he goes and he does this, it kind of ruins their image for the whole group. So I kind of get it. I feel like obviously people are comparing it to a normal job. However, when you are working on YouTube and you're working in the public eye, like, it's a whole different thing. Do you know what I mean? That's just my 2 cents on it, but I really am curious of your guys' opinion. So let me ask you guys that question before we get into the video. As you guys can tell, well, I already said that, duh. We're going to be talking about the Try Guys today and talking about this whole, it's no longer an allegation of cheating, this whole cheating scandal, because I just feel like this is so messed up. And a lot of people are speculating that is with somebody who previously has been on their channel multiple times, and I just feel like that's even more messed up. But we're going to go ahead and talk about it within today's video. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. So just as of yesterday, this was literally just all an allegation. A lot of people were speculating because they were watching the Try Guys videos and they noticed that Ned has actually been out of the loop. He's like not in the videos. He's cropped out. They extremely crop in on all the other guys and crop him out. And people are like piecing this together. And I just want to say, the people of the internet, like, I'm sorry, but they never let me down. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel like the people of the internet like do a better job of like investigating things than the FBI. Like, honestly, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I never would have noticed this because I don't know. I'm just one of those people that I take things for face value. Do you know what I mean? Which I guess that's why people call me naive, but I'm just kind of like, I'm too lazy to be doing research like that. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, this is out there now. Ned actually posted about it and the Try Guys actually posted about it. I do want to go ahead and read the Try Guys post because when they posted this, I was like, damn, it's all real. And all the people of Reddit were right. So this is what they had to say right here on their Instagram page. Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. As a result of a thorough internal review, we do not see a path forward together. We thank you for your support as we navigate this change. And Ned also did comment on the situation too. He actually posted that to his story, and then right after he posted that, he did post this as well too. Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions may have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel, which is his wife, if you guys did not know. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children, and that's where I am going to focus my attention. Can I just say, okay, before I continue on right here, this is the part that like, oh, I literally got goosebumps right now. This is the part that really always frustrates me. Adam Levine said the same thing. He's saying the same thing. How come all these men that cheat on their wives always have to say, oh, my main focus is my wife and children? Where was that focus before you cheated? Where was that focus before you did what you did? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's where I get so frustrated, because why do you come forward with these cliche little, oh, I feel so sorry for my family, and you know what? That's my main focus. Why didn't you think about that before? Like, do your wife and your kids were not in your head before that? Like, I just don't get it. It's so frustrating to me, because I feel like these guys always say the same thing, and it's like, no, you're actually proving the opposite of that. Like, what you're saying right now is so fake. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just feel so passionately about cheaters. It frustrates me so much. Like, it frustrates me. I'm like, if you are not happy in a relationship, leave. Like, just break up. Jesus Christ. I really do hope that the wife, like, leaves him, though, to be honest with you guys. I know that there are so many women out there who want to, like, keep it together for the children and whatnot, but I'm so sorry. But, like, your children can still have their dad in their life, and they can still have a happy childhood. You know what I mean? Just don't say with a cheater, because I'm sorry, but I've always felt like once a cheater, always a cheater. I feel like as soon as somebody loses that respect for you, then they're going to continue to like lose it for you. Do you know what I mean? Yes, granted, I know that there are some people out there who have crept on their significant other and they have changed, they have fixed. I get it, but for the most part, most people continue to do shady stuff. So anyways, this is what he continued on right here. He said, thanks to everyone who has reached out to me. It means a lot. Nothing is more important to me and Ned than our family. And all we request right now is that you respect our privacy for the sake of our kids. And that was actually posted by his wife, and he just reposted it. Y'all, this is so frustrating to me. Like, I could only imagine how I feel, like how I would feel if I were her. You know what I'm saying? Being that this is so public, like that's so humiliating, and just everything. Anyway, so this is the girl right here. Her Instagram is okay, so everyone's speculating that this is the person that he cheated on his wife with. And I want to say everything just kind of makes sense, because if you head on over to her Instagram page, like all of her comments are turned off. Literally all of her comments on every single post. I was scrolling way down too, and I was like, dang, she got all of her comments turned off, because allegedly there is a video. I have not seen the video, but allegedly there is a video of them two making out in a bar in New York. I have not seen that video, but this is her Instagram right here, and yeah, she has all her comments turned off, so nobody can really say anything to her. But y'all, let me just tell you guys, like, everyone is rooting for Ariel right now. And I really agree. Like, if you go to the comment section, this is on the Try Guys Instagram page right here. Good job, guys. Sending you love, and sending love to Ariel and the kids. Can't wait for the new era of Try Guys. I really do wonder if they're going to be replacing him, or if it's just going to be them from now on. I don't know, y'all, like, about this. Also, too, these comments, I'm just saying, Ned has it in. And you know what? I feel like, okay, I don't know if I'm just tripping. Obviously, yes, a lot of people were clowning on Adam Levine, but I feel like a lot more people kind of like expected it. And I'm not justifying it whatsoever, but I'm just saying a lot more people expected Adam Levine to be a little bit more of a dog, because he is like a rock star. And they have that like rock star mentality of like, oh my gosh, he's on tour and bringing groupies back and things like that. As to where Ned and the Tried Guys, they're a little bit more nerdy. They're a little bit more real. They're a little bit more relatable. They're a little bit more humble. You know what I'm saying? So this one is just like completely out of left field, so it makes people even more mad. If you guys head over to the Try Guys Instagram page, y'all, they are going in on Ned, and I'm sorry, but I just have to say rightfully so. But anyways, that is it. I really am kind of like sad about this, you know what I mean? Especially because it just goes to show you that like even the most of like people that you don't expect it from, they're still you know what I mean? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.